Adkwart Studios. God bless you for spending your time with Adkwart Studios. We are going to watch a cry of Traoré, an African, a young girl who is lamenting, who is saying, if anyone or anybody try to front against Ibrahim Traoré, there's going to be a curse upon his life, his children, and his generation. Why? Because what we are seeing in this young man is unprecedented. And why the so-called Western and Americans are not happy. And you want to take what is good and give us what is bad. It's sad. It's so sad. The so-called ECOWAS saying is there to protect coup, and they are not there to support what is good. When? Are we going to united and fight against the common enemy? You call yourself a general. You are general at America, not general in Africa. We have Ibrahim Traoré as captain and king. Not just for Burkina Faso, but for Africa. So do your general at America and allow the S. Let's hear from this young woman.
I say to you, Michael, I don't know what you're to maintain the trauma of Africa. I say to you, Michael, I don't know what your background is. I know nothing about you, but all I know that if you unalive Ibrahim Traoré, may you and your entire generation never, ever, 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 ever for eternity ever find peace. Because for the first time, the people of Africa are just about to break free. And they have sent you there to take away the bridge to their freedom. I say to you, please walk away now, because Africa is seeing you. Every black person in the world have got their eyes on you. You standing up for white supremacy, Michael. And you will not get away with this. You won't. Africans are already traumatized. Then for the first time, we can see the promised land of peace. And you're just about to take that away from us. May the curse of all the ancestors befall on you if you unalive Ibrahim Traoré.
My people, so your President Ruto went ahead and welcomed Michael Langley, the enemy of progress of Africa, the enemy of progress of everything that is going on in Africa. Hey, nimesianga, lakini siko ubaya. Michael Langley huwa apokelewi popote pale in Africa, only in Kenya. Hebu nyinyi jiulizeni hiyo maswali na mjijibu. Because tell me why President Ruto is doing all this. Ati ni Afrocom, whatever. Any who's drain the swamps. Aluta, Michael Langley.
Ghanaian man who is in Russian army sent a strong warning to us, General Michael Langley, to stay away from Burkina Faso.
You see, the problem is they all the time use the black to fight against black. Obama did the same thing against Libya, and now is rejected. The enemy of progress, the enemies of Africa. This lady is speaking from the heart. That it has been a drama in Africa. This is the time we are seeing light. And you want to quench that light. You call yourself general. You are general over America. Why are you now using Africa as your destiny? You were at that time at Ivory Coast, now at Kenya. Why? What are you doing at Africa? And you see yourself as black. And you want to kill a black man who is bringing light to Africa, not just Burkina Faso. What's wrong with you? Do you really have conscience? That you want to protect Burkina Faso? When? When? When Burkina was living in poverty, struggling even to have a common water, where were you? You pretend as if you love Africa. Now you have seen that without Africa you cannot live. You are here not because you love Africa. You are here because you want the resources. So you come as if you had it right. He said, if you will plot against Ibrahim Traoré, curse will come upon you, upon your children, upon your generation, and your generation will not see light. The whole curse, the whole continent will curse you. So you better stop and leave Africa alone. And I pray that none of we Africans will give room for these people to operate, to plot against this young man. Where have you see, Mintiasio, if I in a branch here where you are from, eh? What's your you should gold and I go for gold in my ball by? Ah? The Kenya for some marginal. What I want to answer, you market if Kenya is not careful, sooner or later they will hear. And what is going on at Burkina Faso will happen at Kenya. You market somewhere. Say more here, baby, a papa way back could be a BBC. Oh, say, or call Ivory Coast. Côte d'Ivoire, offre one man, and a Côte d'Ivoire once you know. You see, Africa, don't allow this man, the enemy of progress, the enemy of Africa, our common enemy. Don't give him that room to operate. They should leave Africa alone. They have their money. They should use their money to protect America and leave Africa alone. They come like sheep. I'm back to say nine, but I'm pataku actually more dim for. You heard that lady right? Now the whole Africa, unless you don't have this African spirit within yourself, just say obia onjen tum say we bibini and abato John Fofro. There is a new song for the whole Africa to sing. And the key is okay. The melody is okay. I love the South Africa national anthem. In the OT, they are not running air. On say, or kasa to me, or kasa friend, you must say, Aden, Papa Aden. Nanka or kasa ya, Nanyami before paying a pem say, leave Africa alone. Leave Africa alone. Because we are not capable to they don't want to hear this. You see, this Western and America doesn't want to hear from African leader to come out, said Africa is capable. Africa is capable to manage our own affairs. Leave us alone. You bet me what? You bet me. I feel the gold, you know. We will build our gold refined. We will refine everything in Africa. You are not going to price it for us. You price our cocoa, you price oil, you price whatever. Yeah, mama can't be more too. Yeah, mama can't be. If we're young to be, say, around my 30s, I will go to Burkina Faso as a soldier and fight against the common enemy. Because soldier Juma Nana, they be a me catch them, and here Juma many Jihopa, but they say, Radiam Maya, whom was slimy. It not be a me castle Hano. We have to fight for our right, stand for justice, and stand against oppressors. We're sick and tired. Using a then a bebuam, ya Denyamia says, say, your president or the next CEO. Or the next CEO Bebua, we are MPP near this in you, or the next CEO Bebua. So, for all this time of Boissy, Motu gold, no, your Pama Brofunuka gold no moon to into. That day on my Brofunuko Obi. Omonko blacks na the wura form on mu ya pam wo mu ti afidia ya de benani gold no ne ntimi ye na mo ya pam wo mu na mo so se gold no e de bom ho safo here dia ene yen mu nyina beba no dia be fie so. Because now we want to live a generation for our children and our grandchildren, for them to know that Africa is not under case. But the FM no say na one more di anmu ya chimodin for pasamin kumnya enti wakone e ka kire nse oye no aye betuo no we dey to boase ye be kan no abontin say 10%, now we are 5% when we abusuafo na waje tirimodin for na wudi for abayifo munyuma bawie ye mo mpe ba bi mfa. I want every African to cry as this lady and stand for our right, fight for our justice. God, Yamin Shaw. Africa be you. Africa be you. Ghana be you. Ghana be you. And you're here for us out. Your idea will be beer to me casse. Si kendi hokra no hwe enkwara bi akotu from na gold o manya nti say bo baba be kan ho asmatch ro ebo ni nyina ya gold a wo ntumi mpanya. That is Africa for you. Onyame onshra so wanyamre ehwe na wuti on say onne Adkwart emayi a wonsaka na wabomodin atio na wa bomodia na wa share so no mia bed no so iya kabum agye mayesio ye be gye mayesio nyame onhira. Bye bye.